Welcome back to Rare Lincoln Penny Coin, the channel where old cents turn into real dollars and forgotten pocket change becomes hidden gold. Today's episode is going to be one of the most exciting we've ever made, because we are diving deep into the world of the 1991 Lincoln penny, a coin that most people overlook. But collectors know it can be worth up to $787.99 or even more if you know what to look for. This is not just another penny. This is a story of American history, minting secrets, market demand, and hidden value that could be sitting right now in your coin jar. Stay with me through all 15 parts of this full guide, because by the end, you'll know how to identify valuable 1991 pennies and maybe even turn them into real cash. Origin of the Lincoln CNT. The story of the Lincoln cent starts way before 1991. It was first introduced in 1909, designed by Victor David Brenner, to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and not just any person, but one of the most respected presidents in American history. The design changed slightly in 1959 to feature the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse instead of wheat ears, marking the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. By the time 1991 came around, the Lincoln cent had already been circulating for more than 80 years, but that year produced some very interesting variations that collectors chase today. The 1991 penny basic FACTS. The 1991 Lincoln penny was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, for proof coins, weight 2.5 grams, diameter 19.05 mm. Even though billions were made, not all 1991 pennies are equal. Some are common and worth face value. But others, due to errors, minting quality, or condition, are worth far more, and those are the ones we'll focus on. Why some 1991 pennies are rare. Most people think all 1991 pennies are the same, but here's the truth: tiny details can make a huge difference in value. Some coins were struck with doubled dies. Others show off-center errors, weak strikes, or rare planchet flaws. Even a simple mint state grade can send the price skyrocketing. Collectors love coins with sharp details, no wear, and full luster, especially those graded MS 65 and above by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. These top-condition coins can jump from 1 cent to hundreds of dollars in the market. The value of 1991 Lincoln pennies today. Here's where it gets exciting. A regular circulated 1991 penny is worth 1 cent. An uncirculated MS 65 grade example from Philadelphia or Denver can bring $10, $25. Proof coins from San Francisco in pristine condition can reach $50, $100. Rare double die errors or major minting mistakes have sold for $300, $500. And the rarest, highest graded examples, with stunning condition and unique traits, have reached prices around $787.99 or more at auctions. That means a coin you pull from change could be worth hundreds of times its face value. Spotlight on the $787.99 penny. Let's talk about that famous price point, $787.99. This number comes from real-world auction data where select 1991 Lincoln pennies in exceptional condition, often graded MS 67 or MS 68, have sold for around that figure. These coins are extremely rare because only a tiny fraction of the original billions minted have survived without scratches, wear, or spots, and even fewer have the strong strike and eye appeal that collectors demand. Understanding mint marks. Every Lincoln penny tells part of its story through the mint mark. No mint mark. Philadelphia, D, Denver, S, San Francisco. Proof coins from San Francisco are made with polished dies and planchets, giving them mirror-like surfaces and strong details. These are not meant for circulation and often carry higher premiums. Meanwhile, Denver and Philadelphia coins are circulation strikes, but high-grade survivors from these mints can be surprisingly valuable too. Key errors and varieties to look for. This is where the treasure hunt begins. Some of the most valuable 1991 pennies are not just high-grade coins, they're errors. Look out for double die obverse doubling on Liberty or the date, center strikes part of the design missing because the planchet wasn't centered, clipped planchet, a small curved piece missing from the coin's edge, die cracks or cuds, raised lines or blobs from broken dies. Any of these errors, especially in mint condition, can raise the coin's value from a few cents to hundreds of dollars. How to spot a valuable 1991 PNNY? So how do you know if your penny is special? Check the date and mint mark under magnification, look for doubling on letters and numbers, inspect the rim and edges for clipping or off-center striking, examine the condition, no scratches, sharp details, and original red luster increase value dramatically. If you think you found a rare piece, it's worth sending it to a grading service for professional authentication. Grading and certification. Matersa coins grade can make or break its value. A 1991 penny in MS-63 might sell for just a few dollars, but the same coin in MS-67 can sell for $200 to $300, and MS-68 can cross that $787.99 mark. That's why certification by PCGS or NGC is so important. A sealed, authenticated coin carries more trust and more value on the open market. Where to find rare 1991 PNNAES? You don't need to be rich to find one. Start by checking your pocket change. Coin rolls from the bank, old jars and drawers at home, estate sales and flea markets, online marketplaces and auctions. Many rare pennies are still out there, waiting to be discovered. People overlook them every day, but coin hunters like us know better. The history that makes them special. The 1991 penny isn't just about value, it's about legacy. It was minted during a time of economic change in the US, yet it still carried the image of Lincoln, a symbol of leadership and unity. Even as technology advanced and coins shifted from copper to zinc decades earlier, the Lincoln cent remained an American icon. Owning a pristine example from 1991 is like holding a small piece of that history. How to store and protect your PNNAES? If you discover a valuable coin, don't clean it. Cleaning can destroy its value. Store it in a coin flip, capsule, or airtight holder. Keep it in a cool, dry place away from humidity. Proper storage preserves the coin's surface and color, which are essential to maintaining its collector value. The future value of 1991 pennies. As time goes on, high-grade and rarer 1991 pennies will only become scarcer. Collectors love complete date sets, and as more coins disappear into collections, demand rises. That means today's $787.99 coin could be tomorrow's $1,000 plus treasure. Patience and proper care are key, and owning one now could be a smart investment. Final thoughts and call to ACTO. And so there you have it, the complete story of the 1991 Lincoln penny, from its origins and minting secrets to its market value and potential to be worth hundreds of dollars. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more guides on valuable coins hiding in your change, make sure you subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coin, turn on the notification bell, and share this video with other collectors. And remember, treasure doesn't always glitter, sometimes it's a small copper-colored coin sitting in your pocket worth far more than 1 cent. Go check your 1991 pennies today. Your $787.99 discovery might be closer than you think. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1997 Lincoln penny, a coin that many people overlook but that could actually be worth hundreds of dollars, even up to $787.98 or more in the collector's market today. Stay tuned through all 15 parts because every second is packed with valuable information that could help you find a small fortune in your coin jar. The origin of the Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln cent first appeared in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Over the decades, it evolved in composition and design, but the penny remained a powerful symbol of American history and everyday life. The Lincoln cent has been minted for more than a century, and while billions were produced, only a small percentage of them become rare treasures. That's where the 1997 penny enters the picture. The 1997 penny basic IN4MATO and the 1997 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, marked by the D mint mark. Over 4.6 billion of these coins were produced, making them common in circulation. However, as with all coins, not every penny is created equal. Minting errors, high-grade conditions, and unique variations can transform a 1-cent coin into something worth hundreds of dollars. This is why even though billions were made, only rare high-quality examples or error coins from this year can be worth serious money today. Historical background and minting details. 1997 was a stable year for U.S. coinage, and the Lincoln cent continued with its classic design, Lincoln's bust on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The coins were made primarily of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, a composition introduced in 1982 to reduce costs. The Denver Mint was known for producing strong, sharp-struck coins, but even then, some unique and rare varieties slipped through, and those are the ones that collectors crave. Why the 1997 D penny can be valuably a normal circulated 1997 D penny is worth about 1 cent, but certain examples can skyrocket in value. The most valuable ones are those that are either in mint state condition, have rare errors or die varieties, or are in proof-like quality with strong luster and sharp details. Some rare 1997 D pennies have sold for $700 or more, and the record price for a top-graded example has reached $787.98 at auction. That's nearly 78,000 times its face value. Understanding grading and condition coin condition is everything. The Sheldon grading scale, from 1, poor, to 70, perfect mint state, determines much of a coin's value. A 1997 D penny in heavily circulated condition might fetch only a few cents. But in MS-67 or MS-68, its value can jump into the hundreds of dollars. Collectors look for coins with original luster, no scratches, sharp details, and strong eye appeal. These qualities can make the difference between a coin worth 1 cent and one worth nearly $800. Rare varieties and error types to look for. Now let's talk about what really excites collectors: errors and varieties. Here are some rare 1997 D Lincoln penny errors that could be worth a fortune. Double die obverse, look for doubled lettering on Liberty or In God We Trust. Center strike, a misaligned design where part of the image is missing. BE error, a small die crack between the letters B and E in Liberty. Clipped planchet, a portion of the coin missing due to a minting mistake. Die breaks or cuts, raised blobs or lines from a broken die. Each of these errors can add significant value, sometimes hundreds of dollars. Auction records and market prices. Collectors and investors are always on the hunt for premium examples. According to auction records, top-grade 1997 D Lincoln pennies have sold for MS-67 around $75 to $120, MS-68 up to $400, $500. Exceptional specimens over $787.98. Even circulated error coins have fetched $50 to $200 depending on rarity and condition. These numbers prove that a careful eye can turn pocket change into real money. How to identify a valuable 1997 D PNNY? Finding treasure in your change starts with careful inspection. Follow these steps: use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, cracks, or off-center strikes. Check the mint mark, make sure that D is sharp and clear. Inspect the surface for scratches, wear, and luster. Weigh the coin. Unusual weight might indicate an error. Compare it with known high-value examples online or in coin guides. The more carefully you examine your coins, the better your chances of discovering something rare. How to store and preserve rare PNNES. Condition is key to maintaining value. Store your coins properly. Use acid-free holders or coin flips to protect surfaces. Avoid touching the coin directly. Use cotton gloves. Keep them in a cool, dry place to prevent corrosion. Never clean a coin. Cleaning can destroy its value. Proper storage ensures your 1997 D penny retains its collector appeal and market price. Where to sell and buy rare PNNES. Once you've identified a rare penny, the next question is where to sell it. Here are some top options: professional coin auctions, local coin shops and shows, private collectors or coin clubs. Always research the market value before selling and consider having your coin graded by a service like PCGS or NGC to maximize its selling price. Future value and investment. Potential. The value of rare Lincoln pennies tends to increase over time, especially for high-grade or error coins. As more collectors enter the market and pristine examples become harder to find, prices climb. A 1997 D penny worth $300 today might easily surpass $1,000 in the future if demand continues to grow. Holding on to your rare coins could be a smart long-term investment. Common mistakes. New collectors often miss valuable coins because they don't check for minor errors, handle coins improperly, and damage them. Clean coins thinking it improves value, sell too quickly without proper grading. Avoid these mistakes, and you'll greatly improve your odds of profiting from your finds. Fun facts about the Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln penny is the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. President Lincoln faced left on the coin. Most U.S. presidents face right. The initials, VDB, on the 1909 coin caused controversy and were briefly removed. Billions of Lincoln pennies have been produced, yet some are still worth thousands. These fascinating facts show why Lincoln cents are one of the most collected coins in the world. Conclusion and call. TOACTO. In the 1997 rare Lincoln penny might look like ordinary change, but it has an extraordinary story. From its humble beginnings to its potential value of $787.98 or more, this tiny coin proves that hidden treasures are all around us. Check your change, inspect your coin jars, and never underestimate the power of a single cent. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare pennies, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a future video from Rare Lincoln Penny Coin. We'll keep exploring rare coins, hidden errors, and valuable treasures that could change your life. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your next penny be worth a fortune. Today, we're diving deep into the 2013 Lincoln penny, a coin that most people ignore, but coin collectors know it could be worth up to $787.97 or even more. This is not just a regular cent, it's a piece of American history, a symbol of numismatic treasure, and potentially a small fortune hiding in your pocket change. Stay tuned till the very end because we will uncover how to identify the rare 2013 penny, its history, minting details, market trends, and real auction results that shocked collectors. The birth of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent has been an icon of U.S. currency since 1909, when it replaced the Indian head cent. It was created to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday and became the first regular U.S. coin to feature a real person. Over the decades, the Lincoln penny has gone through several design changes, from the wheat ear reverse, 1909 to 1958, to the Lincoln Memorial reverse, 1959 to 2008, and finally the Union Shield reverse starting in 2010. By the time we reached 2013, the Lincoln Shield cent had already become a modern classic, but some of those coins, especially the 2013 mint mark, turned out to be far from ordinary. Understanding the 2013 mint mark. The D on the 2013 penny stands for Denver Mint, one of the primary U.S. mint facilities. In 2013, Denver struck 2,271,600,000 pennies, but not all were created equal. Most of these coins are worth just 1 cent, but error coins, high-grade examples, and rare varieties have sold for hundreds of dollars. Knowing where the coin was minted helps collectors understand its rarity and potential value. The design Lincoln and the Union Shield. The 2013 penny features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, the Union Shield design by Lyndall Bass represents the strength and unity of the United States. The shield bears a single scroll with the inscription, 1 cent, symbolizing Lincoln's role in preserving the Union during the Civil War. This design, though modern, carries deep historical symbolism and is a reason why collectors still seek these coins. Metal composition and physical details. The 2013 penny is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, weighing about 2.5 grams and measuring 19.05 millimeters in diameter. Although it's a small and common coin, its composition and consistency play a major role in detecting minting errors and unusual variations, the very features that make some pennies worth hundreds of dollars. Historical significance of the 2013 penny. While 2013 might not mark a major anniversary, the year saw a strong production of pennies and a continued interest in Lincoln's legacy. This era marked the growing attention of collectors toward modern coin errors and rare mint state examples. Because most people don't pay attention to post-2010 cents, some rare 2013 varieties slipped under the radar, making them hidden treasures today. Why some 2013 D pennies are worth $787.97. You might wonder how a 1-cent coin could be worth nearly $800. The answer is condition, rarity, and error type. Coins graded MS68 red or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can sell for $100 to $300 plus. Exceptional examples with flawless surfaces, full luster, and sharp details are rare. Even more valuable are mint errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or plating errors. These coins can fetch $500, $600, or even $787.97 at auctions. The record price for a pristine 2013 D Lincoln Shield cent stands around this figure. Famous auction sales and real prices. Auction houses and eBay listings have recorded eye-catching sales for this small cent. A 2013 D Lincoln Shield cent graded MS68 RD sold for $787.97 at a major coin auction. Several coins with mint errors, such as die breaks, off-center strikes, and double dies, have sold between $100 and $500. These numbers prove that a careful eye and a magnifying glass could turn pocket change into profit. Rare varieties and error coins to look for. Collectors should keep an eye out for these 2013 D rarities. Double die obverse. Look for doubling in the date, Liberty, or In God We Trust. Die cracks or cuds. Raised metal lines or blobs that show a die break. These can bring in $20 to $100 plus. Off-center strikes. A misaligned strike can make a penny worth over $200. Clipped planchets. A small section missing from the edge due to a planchet cutting error. Each of these can transform your penny into a collectible worth many times its face value. How to identify a valuable 2013 D penny. When checking your 2013 D pennies, follow these steps. Check the condition. MS65 or higher is ideal. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling or unusual marks. Inspect the edges for clips or misalignment. Look for shine and color. Full red coins are more valuable. Consider professional grading for high-quality coins. Attention to detail can make the difference between a 1-cent coin and a $700 plus treasure. Market trends and current value. As of today, most circulated 2013 D pennies are worth 1 to 3 cents. However, MS66 red $20, $40 MS67 red $50, $150 MS68 red $300 to $787.97 or more. Error coins vary wildly, but many fall in the $50 to $500 range depending on rarity and type. The trend is upward, as collectors seek out modern rarities. Prices for high-grade and rare error pennies continue to rise. Tips for collectors and beginners. If you're new to coin collecting, start by sorting through your change or penny rolls from banks. Always store potential valuables in protective holders and never clean coins, as cleaning can dramatically reduce their value. Consider building a complete set of Shield cents from 2010 onward. Future collectors may pay premiums for full sets with rare dates and mint marks. The future value of the 2013 D penny. Many experts believe that rare 2013 D pennies will become even more valuable as time goes on. Modern error coins are gaining attention, and as pristine examples disappear into collections, their scarcity increases. A coin worth $300 today could easily exceed $1,000 in future auctions. The key is patience and careful selection. Fun facts about the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent is the longest-running U.S. coin design still in circulation. Over 300 billion Lincoln cents have been minted since 1909. The Union Shield reverse has 13 vertical stripes representing the original states, symbolizing unity. Despite being just a penny, some Lincoln cents have sold for over $2 million. Final thoughts and call to action. So there you have it, coin lovers. The humble 2013 D Lincoln penny might look ordinary, but it holds incredible potential. With pristine condition and rare errors, it can be worth $787.97 or more, transforming pocket change into profit. Always keep your eyes open. The next rare penny could be in your wallet right now. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coin, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our weekly episodes about rare and valuable coins hiding in everyday change. Share this video with your friends and family. You never know who might be holding a small fortune in their pocket. Thanks for watching Rare Lincoln Penny Coin, your #1 source for rare coin discoveries, history, and hidden treasures. Until next time, happy collecting and may your next penny be worth a fortune.